Hello, everybody. We'll go ahead and get started. Hi. Namaste. Hi, hi. So, taking the flesh away from the sitting bones, grounding down. Okay, my name is Louise. So, welcome here. On all levels, full body yoga flow. Om Shri Guru Pyo Namahariyam Vakanda Mandala Karam Yaptam Yena Characharam Tatparam Dashiram Yena Tasmai Shri Guru Namaha. Take some slow, deep breaths in and out. Slow breath in and out. Nice inhales and exhales, in and out through the nostrils. Bow down, kind of fold over the legs. Breathe down into your hips, down into your waist, down your spine. And coming up, and slowly, just crossing the other leg in front as you again fold forward. Breathing down the spine into the hips. So if you exhale, you can relax a little more. Coming up and sit. Come on up slowly. Sitting up on your feet instead. As you fold your legs under, you're going to bend into your right elbow, and you can take that right elbow behind your head. You're going to use your head and press your elbow a little back. And then lean over to your left side, your left hand down, the right arm overhead. So you take it up and over to the other side. You bend into your left elbow, grab the elbow with the right hand. Slightly behind you, can press with your head. And again, taking the right hand down on the side, left arm over your head. Deep side bend. Okay, so you're going to put the right forearm down in front of you. You're still sitting back on your heels. You got your left hand behind your head. Lift the elbows and lower the elbow. Lift that left elbow and lower the left elbow. Lifting the left elbow and lower the left elbow. And lift the elbow and lower. And one more lift up, inhale. Exhale down. One more lift up. So see if you can lift also the right elbow. Set the right elbow down. Lower the left elbow down. Lift the left elbow. Straighten the right. Set the right elbow down. Lower the left elbow down. Lift the left elbow. Straighten the right. Lower the right elbow. Lower the left elbow. Lift the left elbow. Straighten the right. Set the elbow down. Lower the elbow down. Just reach the left arm forward. Like you're reaching it forward and up and up and up and up. And come down. Switching. Left forearm down. Right elbow up. Elbow down, elbow up. Elbow down, elbow up. Elbow down and up. Elbow down and up. So also lengthen the left elbow as you put it down. Put the right elbow, lengthen the left elbow. Put the elbow down, lower the right elbow. Lift the right elbow, lengthen the left elbow. Left elbow down, right elbow down. Right elbow up, left elbow up, left elbow down, right elbow down, right elbow up, left elbow up. Also extend the right arm forward and lift up through the thumb and lift the arm up and lift the arm up, lift the arm up. Good. You can turn your hands around. Move a little back and forth here. Back and forth. You can also lift the palms up. You can also turn the palms up instead, top of the hand down, rock a little side to side, or even bump the fist together. Good. Shake it out, shake it out. Walk your hands a little forward. Come on up into your first down dog. Stretch out your down dog, move the buttocks and hips back. Bend the knees and straight. You can rock the knees to the side, get the elbow in, come forward into a plank pose. Bend the knees, rock the knees to the other side, pull the elbows in, come forward to plank. Bend the knees to the side, the elbow towards the knees. Bend the knees to the other side, and elbows towards the knees. So again, you're just moving the knees over to the left, left elbow towards the knees. You're moving the knees to the right, right elbow to the knees. You're moving the knees to the left, left elbow to the knees. You're moving the knees to the right, right elbow to the knees. Coming into your plank pose, sitting the forearms down, form plank. Walk in the legs slowly. You might be able to lift the heels up and find a dolphin pose. You can always separate the feet to make it easier. You can always bend the knees to make it easier. Open the palms into the mat. And so I'll put a block on to the front here on the medium heights and put the hands up on the blocks and let the heart melt. Good. You're going to go ahead and lie down on your belly. Take the arms beside your hips. Roll your shoulder heads back. Lift your head and chest. And lift the feet and knees, thighs. So with the hands beside you, come up either to cobra, maybe an up dog, something in, and then roll back and down. And again, you're lifting up slowly, and you lower back down slowly. Lifting up slowly, and lower back down slowly. Inhale, lift the chest. You lower down the chest. Inhale, lift the chest. And you lower back down the chest. Inhale, lift the chest. And lower back down. You can also cross the shins cross the ankles like I'm doing here to get a little bit more out of the hip flexors and the hips there. Lifting and lowering. And then you can cross the other leg on top and play with that. Good. One more time, coming upward and coming back down. Last one here, coming up and lower back and down. So we'll come into just kind of sit back on your heels and roll your chest forward and move the chest back and roll the chest forward between those arms and move the hips and buttocks back and roll the chest forward. Lift the right leg up and back as you stretch. And bring the right knee in. Exhale, step the right foot outside the right hand so that the legs are a little bit more separated. Arms goes up as you inhale, and then you move your hips back as you exhale. You inhale, moving the hips forward, chest up. Exhale, sitting back. You inhale, move the chest up. You exhale, sink your hips back. You inhale to move the chest up, hips forward. Exhale, move the hips back. See if you can sit on the inside of the left heel. And you can also slide the right foot against the inner left thigh as you turn your torso to the right side. So really you got your right hand behind your left hand across the right leg. You breathe in and you breathe out. And then you can take the left arm up and overhead, but the right hand stays behind, and you sit back down. And you take that left arm, hips goes forward, and hips goes back down. And then come forward. Inhale, lift the arms up. Place that left hand down, straighten the back knee out. Sweep that right arm underneath you towards your left shin. And then inhale your arm up to the skies. And again, the right hand comes under. And the right arm goes up. And the right arm goes under. And the right arm goes up. And one more time, the right arm goes under. We're still going to pivot around. You can adjust the feet a bit. You probably want to, so that the feet are in a one straight line from foot to foot. And you can just grab the elbows and hang and sway a little side to side. And walk your hands forward and find that kind of like a downward dog shape. You can lift the heels up. You might stay on the fingertips as you lift your heels and lower the heels. And lift the heels and lower the heels. Try to stay in your legs. Really stand in the legs. You're barely any weight on your arms. Scoot the chest forward, walk in. Come over to the left leg for a little skandasana side lunge. Take my left hand behind the head and lower up and down. Lifting the right elbow and lower the right elbow. And lifting the right arm upward. Pivot to the front of the mat. Side angle pose. Either you keep your right hand down, you can also come up and then set the forearm down on your thigh and left arm overhead. Turn the chest up, turn the navel up. You can swing that left arm around or even put your right hand outside the right foot as you lay your leg into the arm. Move the ribs up, move the chest up. Coming back into plank chaturanga, up dog, inhale. Back to downward dog, exhale. Reach up the left leg, inhale, stretch. Stretch even more, take another breath in, find more length here. Both sides of your legs. And then drive the knee to the left tricep, step the foot outside the left hand. So again, the legs are a little separated. Arms up, hips forward. You're going to pull the hips back, sit back towards your heel. And again, take the chest and hips forward. And again, moving back towards the right foot. And again, sending the hips and chest forward. And sitting back towards the right heel. And inhale, sending the hips forward. Sitting back against the inner heel. Bend the left leg so the foot against the inner thigh. Right hand across the left leg with the left hand behind you. Take breath in and breath out. Taking the breath in and breath out. Good. Face the front of the room. Left hand behind you, right arm up and overhead. Sitting down. Press through the shins. Left hand's back, right arm up overhead. And sitting down. And then the left leg forward. Come on up slowly. Lift the heart and chest, arms. Put the right hand down, straighten the back knee. And then scoot that left arm underneath you towards the right shin. Left arm up to the sky. Left arm underneath you towards the left shin. Look how I lift my left toes. Lift my left arm up again. Try to lift the left toes, maybe flex the left foot off the ground almost. And left arm up. Underneath. Just going to scoop around and hop the right foot a teeny bit back so you can, again, align your feet out. Take your hands out in front of you. Lift the buttocks upward. You can lift your heels. You can walk your hands to the right side, bend into the left leg. Nice and deep bend into your left leg. You can walk your hands over to the left, nice and deep bend into your right leg. Come back to center, bend in your right knee. Side skandasana. Left hand behind the head and the elbow drops down. Inhale, left arm, elbow up. And exhale, left elbow down. Inhale, lift the left elbow. Exhale, lower left elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower down. Lift the elbow. Pivot to the front of the mat again. Little by little, you can lift that back heel keep the either left hand next to the left thigh or forearm down onto the thigh. Right arm can come over the head, side angle pose. You may even take your left hand outside the left foot, the right arm overhead. You even move the chest, heart forward, belly in and up. Good. Pivot back into plank. Lie down either to cobra or up dog as you inhale. And back to down dog. Exhale. So lift and lengthen the right leg back and I'll stretch. And slowly bring the leg out to the right side and down and underneath you towards the left for falling star. Open up the left arm, circle it around. Now pull the right leg in and slowly come into your pigeon pose. You can scoot your left leg backwards and your knee and your foot back, and then slowly lie down over the right shin, but then come back up as you inhale, and the hands are a little separated as you fall back down. Exhale, and you inhale to lift up, and you exhale to roll down. Now you can also lay all the way down, just lengthen out over your right leg. And breathe in and down into the kidneys and sacrum and lower back, and to the mid back and through the upper back, and out as you exhale. You breathe in and you breathe out. And slowly walk in your hands. Lift the torso, tuck the back toes under, and come back to the falling stars. You open up the left leg, arm. And then keep the left leg there as you, the right foot there as you pull the left leg forward. And step the left foot back. And step slowly left foot forward. And stay on the left leg as you come into your half moon. Now you could choose to be on your left fingertips or use the block underneath your hand. Rotate the buttocks in and back and reach the chest forward and up. Turn the navel and chest up, and maybe reach back and catch hold of the right foot as you kick the leg up towards your hand towards the sky. And rotate the chest open little by little. Breathe in and breathe out. And take a big step back with the right leg. And straighten the left leg as you find your triangle pose. Left hand can be on your shin, ankle, or down on the mat. Next to the foot, it could also be on a block. You can always take the right arm forward and back as you like. Come on up and turn your legs over to the right side instead. Take the right leg out to the right for your falling star. And slide the right leg under and up and over. Maybe even find your side plank on the left hand with the right knee and the right hand, or grab the right ankle with the right hand, kick your foot back. Or maybe you're able to step on your right toes and turn the chest up and back, up and back, up and back. Breathe in and out. Slowly come back around through plank to chaturanga, either up dog or cobra. Inhale. And back to down dog. Exhale. We take the left leg back as you inhale, stretch it long. And the left leg will slowly go out to the left side towards your left hand. But then sweep underneath you towards the right side, falling star. Open up the right arm. Circle the right arm a bit around. Take the left leg in and find first your pigeon pose. Slowly, your pigeon pose here. You can scoot the right leg backwards to create more space for you here. Go ahead and walk the foot back, the knee back. Hands wide as you melt the chest down and inhale to lift it back up. And you exhale to roll the chest down and you inhale to lift it back up. Exhale down. Inhale back up. And then slowly fall down over the left leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Use your breath in the back body. Send it into the back body, side body, front body. Go walking your hands in, tugging the back toes there. So come into your falling star again with the left leg crossed, and see if you can step the right foot in front and the right leg behind again, and right foot in front of the left and right leg behind you. Step the right foot forward and step the right leg back. Now as you step the right foot forward, stay on the right leg. Slowly come into your side half moon here on the right foot, right hand. You can put a block underneath the hand if you need that, a block, fingertips. If possible, reach your left hand back and slowly catch a hold of your left foot. And then just kick the foot back and up. And turn the chest up and squeeze the shoulder blades in. Good. Take a big step back. As you find your warrior two, finding your triangle pose. Straighten out the legs a little by a little. Left arm come up and over. Maybe reach for the floor outside the shin. Maybe reach on the block or hand down on your ankle or shin. Long legs. Breathing in and out. Slowly come up. You're going to turn the right leg in, left leg out. And as you put your left hand down, slide the left leg out to the right side there for falling star. And roll outside the right hand with side plank. Grab a hold of the left knee with the left hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Or maybe grab a hold of the ankle bone. And you may be able to press into the foot and lift the chest up and back and stretch the right leg more and more. And slowly come through plank chaturanga up dog as you inhale. And to downward dog, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring the knees to the mat, sit back into a little child's pose. Let the body soften here, on your thighs, on your knees. Your shins relax, your feet relax, the buttocks, the shoulders, the neck relax. Come on, up slowly and slide the legs through so that you can actually lay down on your back. Planting your feet, arms straight up to the sky, press your shoulder blades into the floor. Lift the hips and buttocks, lift the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae off the ground. Keep pressing the arms down. And roll down your upper back, middle back, lower back. Again, keep the up arms grounded as you lift the buttocks and hips. Maybe take your hands beside the shoulders, come up on top of the head. Shoulder blades into your back. Maybe slowly press yourself up off the ground. You can always walk your feet a little closer. Perhaps even lift the heels up. Make space, move the heart a little forward. Press through the arms like you really straighten the elbows up into the shoulders. Elbows into the shoulders. Good, come down slowly. Bring the sole feet together, knees wide. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. So again, we'll make our way up into the bridge or even into your full wheel pose. You can always walk the feet a little forward and stretch through the legs. Stretch through the legs. Torso out. And then when you're done, you just come back down, rest, recover, take some nice deep slow breaths. You can always rock your knees up and down. Or press down into the feet to lift the buttocks and hips. So here we go, one more time, wheel through the hands and bend your feet and coming up slowly. Pressing through the feet and roll the chest forward and forward. Coming down and resting. Then pull the right knee in, squeeze it in towards your body. And you can also straighten the right leg up towards the sky, or if you have a strap close by, you can always put the strap around the foot. Option to bend the left knee, plant the left foot to make it easier. Imagine you have a thumb, your right thumb in the right hip crease and moving the right thigh away from you. Good, and switching the leg and left knee comes in, give a nice squeeze. Again, you can also straighten the left leg up towards the sky. And same thing, feel like you're pulling that left thigh away from you. And also feel the back of the right hamstring coming closer to the ground, the back of the right leg coming closer to the ground. Bring the legs in for full happy baby. And or you can also just move the legs up over your head into a little plow pose. Your feet can be tucked or untucked, pointed, either way. Perhaps you like to bring your knees into the ears, and you can also interlace your hands. Or just bring the hands on your shin bones, your hands on the calves can also make them go a little further down. Breathe in and breathe out. So you roll out, we'll bring the knees over to the right side and just take a nice little twist here. And we'll come back in. Scoot the hips a little to the right, drop knees on your left side, open up the right arm. Come back to center. Find our way down into the final position, Shavasana. Laying the shoulder side under. Now slowly awaken the body. You can wiggle and stretch a bit, moving the hands and feet if you like, or please always stay if you need more rest. As we bend the legs, planting the feet, or roll over to the side. And if you feel ready for it, you can come up and eventually up and sit. Take your time, there's no rush. Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah Om Makanda Mandalakaram Yaptam Yena Characharam Tatparam Dashiram Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace and peace. Grateful, lots of love. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting me. And thanks for practicing with me. May you have a good day, good week. Namaste. Thank you. Bye everybody. Have a good day. Bye.